I did my undergrad in a college called Vellore Institute of Technology back in India. I did my bachelor's in computer science as well. I had this idea to come to US and explore education over here as well. So I've been planning to come to masters after my graduation in bachelor's, and I was applying from my junior year. And yeah, I got into like a couple of colleges, but by the end of the day I had two options, either to go to USC or NYU. Like both colleges are pretty good for computer science as well. I chose by the end of the day it was between Los Angeles or New York, so I chose New York, and I think I don't regret the decision ever in my life. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So what do you miss most about India?
Food. I mean, like I like to eat spicy food, but here all the food is kind of bland, and that's what I miss. And yeah, that's the only thing I miss mostly about India: food and comfort. Here you have to do everything on your own, but back in India you have the comfort of a home and you get things done. And it's also cheaper back in India when compared to here. So, first few days it's kind of really interesting to see the people from around the world. I've never seen. It's my first time coming out of India as well. Like I've never been to any other parts of the world, and coming out of the country and coming to New York, it's overwhelming. I can say for the first time. And yeah, like people are so nice in here in the college as well. Like everyone's so kind. They help you out if you need anything. Yeah. For the first few days, you feel nervous, anxious, but like New York takes care of it, and it's like the best city to live in when you're in undergrad.
So what would you say is your biggest struggle here as an international student?
So the struggle started right after I got my admit. So immigration here in US is kind of hard. So when you try to get a visa slot back in India, it's hard. As so many people trying to get US visa slot, that's when the struggle started. And then it came to COVID. Like when I came here, the COVID was kind of settling down, but it was at a good amount, and that was also a hard time. Flights were not available when coming here. That's one thing. And before coming here, the biggest struggle I faced was finding a house. Housing situation in New York is like crazy back then, and it still is. As a international student, I don't have an SSN or a credit score in US, so it was hard for me to get any house approved, or like to take a lease or something. So we struggled for a while, and then we found a place where they accept international credit score and also funds from India. That's when we got a break and we found a house in Brooklyn Park Slope. But I would say, like, talking about all the people who came here from India, a lot of people face this struggle as well. Like a lot of people were homeless like for like month or two. They used to stay in Airbnbs, crash at friends' place. They couldn't find a house for 2 months after coming to New York, and I know how hard it is. And yeah, after house, the first other thing comes to is food, and everything is completely new here. Coming from India, it's like a total 180 degrees change. Like it's my first experience as being an adult, like cooking on my own, doing adult life and everything. Those are few of the struggles, but I would say the journey is worth it, and like whoever goes through it becomes a new person, and then it humbles you at the end of the day. That I can say.
Yeah.
So they should have a better way for international students to stay here. Like they should have a way for people who don't have an SSN or a credit score here to get a house properly, because we are trying to contribute to the economy. So it should be a better way and easy way to do it, because if the market is filled with a lot of scamsters and fraud people who just want to grab your money and leave. I have seen a couple of my friends get scammed by a lot of people who took their deposits, and then there's not even a house. So yeah, there should be a better way, safeguarding international students. That I would say. And coming to safety, I think they're doing pretty good job. I would say.